Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video, and today we're going to be trying out the Korean blush nail art. But before we do, I just quickly want to talk about my natural nails and how I protect them, and yeah, just how I keep them a little bit on the healthier side. Now if you do take a closer look, I do have a very thin layer of rubber base coat. If you're new here, I always prefer to just add a layer of this product just to protect my natural nails, and I tend to just do normal prep and add extensions on top of this layer. I even go ahead and add it onto my left hand. As you guys can see, I just love the overall strength it gives my nails, and it just allows them to have a little bit of a bend. Also, before I started my channel, I knew one of the things that was going to take a huge knock was going to be my natural nails, and so I just like doing this step just to make sure that at least my nails are a little bit protected and they're not paper thin on days that I choose not to wear any extensions. And I'm definitely going to be doing today's prep on these nails so you guys see how I do it. First up, I'm going in with my cuticle pusher, and I'm gently pushing my cuticles back. Even though I do have some product on the nail plate, some of it has grown out. So at this part of my nail is the natural nail, so I do have some dead skin on there, so I'm gently just pushing it back and then using the scraper tool on the other hand just to make sure that I am removing as much dead skin as possible. Now I'll go ahead and do this on all my nails. Again, like I always say, being gentle, making sure that I do not create any irritations or any cuts to the skin. Next up, I am grabbing a new buffing block and I'm going in with the rougher side, and I'm just removing the shine on the actual nail plate. I'm also doing this very gently because I do not want to hurt my skin. Then I flip my buffing block over using the gentler side just to remove overall shine on the surface of the nail, and I'll go ahead and do the exact steps for the rest of my nails. Next up, I'm grabbing my hand file and I'm just making sure that my natural nails are all even and they all have the same shape. I prefer to have my nails in the almond shape because I just find that they are just less prone to breakage than when they are in the square shape. So I'll go ahead and just round them up, making sure that they're all pretty much the same length and that they all look uniform. Now I'm going in with my cuticle nippers. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I really do not like cutting my cuticles, but I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer so you can see that the reason why I don't like cutting my cuticles that much is that I don't get a lot of dead skin. The little bit that does hang over, I can get away with having it on my natural nail, but today I did want to get rid of it, so I'm grabbing my cuticle nippers and I'm being very gentle and making sure that I'm only grabbing the dead skin. Also, you have to make sure that your cuticle nipper is nice and sharp. If it is on the blunt side, it just tends to tear the skin instead of leaving clean cuts. I'm also going on the edges of the nails, just removing any hang nails. I think they're called hang nails. If I'm wrong, please do correct me. And yeah, just to make sure that my cuticles are nice and clean. Next up, I am just going in with my lint-free wipe and a little bit of alcohol, and I'm cleansing the surface of the nail plate. And this is how my nails look when I'm done. Really nice and clean, and no cuts and no irritations, and I'm definitely ready for the next step. Now I'm going in with my protein bond, and I'm applying this on all my nails. I particularly love going in with this product when working with gel products, but you guys notice that I'll even use it when I'm doing acrylic. It's just generally an overall great product. Next up, I'm going in with the same rubber base coat that I already have on my nail plate. It's in the color nude, and I'm going to bring you guys closer as I'm applying this to my natural nail, so you guys can see the technique I am using. For the longest time, I've been admiring how Russian manicurists apply their base gels. My favorite Russian nail manicure channel is by Tatiana Burgry. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly, and I think she's absolutely phenomenal. I've learned so much from watching how she applies her base coats. So you'll notice that I've floated the gel on the surface of the nail, making sure that it's not too much. Next up, I'm going in with my liner brush and I'm leveling it out while it's still wet, and I'm going ahead and moving it around until I'm really happy with how it is sitting. I'm also making sure that I've got a good apex, and I'm also popping any small bubbles I might have. The reason I like working with the rubber base gel is that it is nice and thick, and it doesn't run all over the place and floods up the cuticles, as you guys can see, and it gives you enough time to just make sure that it is sitting correctly. And then once I'm happy, I flip it over for a few seconds and allowing gravity to help me pull it a little, and also just to help it level it out. After that, I went ahead and did exactly the same for the rest of my nails, and this is how they turned out, you guys. So smooth. I was really happy with this application, and yeah, I was really proud of myself. I hope Tatiana would be proud of me too. I really love how the application turned out. Now it is time to do the nail art. I just quickly want to show you guys the charms, and these particular ones do change in the UV light, so I wanted to show you guys that they have a pink shift to them. I'm going to be using the hearts for today in the center of the nails. I'm also going to be doing the blush technique using the Modelones Blooming gel, and because I didn't have the right pink gel, I'm mixing some marble ink with just a base coat so that I could get the pink that I was looking for. So I went ahead and did that on the side on my palette, as you guys can see. Now I'm going to be applying a very thin layer of the blooming gel on the surface of the nail and making sure that it is nice and level. Also, you want to make sure that you're not adding too much of this product. I've noticed that if you add too much, it doesn't work as well. So you want to just do a very nice thin layer. I'm using the bud of my nail art brush because my dotting tools are just not wide enough. I wish I had one that was really big because I feel like it would have worked better, but this worked just as well. And on the surface of that wet blooming gel, I am just applying the dots of the mixture that I made and giving it a few seconds to really bloom and expand, and this worked so well, you guys. I was so surprised at how well that worked. You'll notice that I'm going in with a liner brush because I felt like the blooming gel, as it was blooming, it kind of pushed the rest of the gel on towards the outside of the nails. I hope that makes sense. So it kind of looked unbalanced, so I went in with just my liner brush just to balance the gel out. Now I do want to mention that today's set was recommended to me by Nogutaba. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly, and she reached out to me on Instagram, and she asked that I do a simple gel application on natural nails, and I thought this set would be great because it's just nothing fancy and it's very easy and beginner friendly. And if you guys have any nail suggestions for me, please feel free to go ahead and DM me on my Instagram page at nectar_nails, and just leave me any nail suggestions that you would like to see me do on my channel. I really enjoying these, and I get to interact with you guys even more, which is great. And this is how my nails looked after I was done with this process. Honestly, this blooming gel by Modelones is amazing. I really do recommend it. It works really well. Now it's time to attach the charms. I'm going in with my BTartbox solid glue gel. I really love this product. Even though it's meant to attach nail tips, I find that it works just as well when it comes to attaching rhinestones and nail charms. And again, what I love about it is that it doesn't move, which is awesome, and it gives me enough time to just make sure that all the nail charms are on the same level.
Time to be alone, it doesn't mean I had let go. I think that both of us need to be more honest. I'm finding it hard to trust anyone outside of us. Dream pink colors of different shades, it's not complicated. You'll find your way. Drifting on a different plane of realities and possibilities.
After I'm done with that, I'm taking my non-wipe top coat and going in with my liner brush, and I'm just tucking it in under those charms, just making sure that they are nice and secure. And then once I was done with that, I just went in overall and applied the top coat on the rest of the nail, just to make sure that they are nice and secure. I just want to take a moment right now and thank you guys so much and welcome you if you are new to my channel. Guys, we are almost at 10,000 subscribers. I'm just in shock at how much the channel has grown, and you really have no idea how much you can impact someone's life just by hitting the subscribe button. I will unpack it all in another video, but for now I just wanted to say thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a part of my journey. It has been such an amazing experience for me to come on here and just express myself creatively, and it just means so much to me, you guys. I am so happy with how these turned out. I've always seen this Korean design and I've been dying to try it out, and I'm just so stoked at how well it turned out. I even love how stunning it looked outside when the sun hit it and the charms turned nice and pink. It was so cute, and I got a lot of compliments on this one. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather, so if my voice was sounding a little bit off this week, that's why. But we've reached the end of the video. Thank you so much again from the bottom of my heart. Please like the video, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon on the next video. I hope you are having a fantastic day wherever you are. Bye guys.